mean? It doesn't mean follow your heart. It doesn't mean do by your heart. It means listen to your heart. Listen to your heart means that you come into silence, you come into stillness, and you just listen, but you listen very subtly. You listen very subtly, and you put your awareness, your attention to your heart chakra. You can have your eyes open or closed. And this is super important, and I tell you why. Because we usually react to most of the other chakras. We react to the first, to the second, to the third. That's where most people are. Sometimes to the fifth, sometimes to the sixth, and sometimes we receive messages from the seventh. But we very listen to the heart. And when you listen to the heart chakra and you do this regularly and you get used to listening to the heart chakra, by giving it more and more attention, you will start to change your behaviors automatically by having more awareness for that energy. Meaning, if I sit down every day and listen 1 hour to the heart chakra in silence, then I will start to automatically do things which are in alignment with my heart chakra. And everybody knows that the heart chakra and the third eye work outside of immediate distance. They can work that is much further away. So, and outside of space, out of immediate space. So if you think about someone far, far away, you can connect with them energetically through the heart chakra and the third eye. And by listening more and more and more to your heart chakra, you will start to do things which are outside of your comfort zone without even having to try. And most of the time, if say somebody attacks you verbally, then energetically you pull together and you're like, you don't feel so good. And you feel the other chakras, let's say your throat chakra, your solar plexus, you feel it contracting. You have like a nervous reaction to that. And then you usually, after that, once that happens, you usually then do not react anymore. Hi, Mary. You usually don't react anymore from the heart chakra. You start to react from the solar plexus. Oh, this person doesn't accept me. What an asshole. Blah 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 blah. But you're not coming from the heart chakra anymore at that moment in time. And how can you be all the time in your heart chakra? Like Jesus, let's say. I'm not Christian, but let's say you wanted to be like Jesus, be all the time in your heart chakra. How would you do that in your heart? By learning to listen to it more than any other reactions in your body. It's that simple. You're Christian, well then you're going to understand me. You remember when Jesus is shown, a lot of time he points to his heart in like churches, different churches around the world. I'm from Prague, which is one of the cities with the tons of churches. The city of 1,000, what do you call it? These spikes of churches. These, I don't know what they're called. Anyway, so when Jesus is depicted, he has like the 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 hand sometimes shows to the heart. Steeples, thank you. So 1,000 steeples, and it's the city of 1,000 steeples. Prague is a very special place. Anyway, so and I was in Lourdes, in France, twice last year, and so basically, listening to your heart chakra, by learning to listen to your heart chakra all the time, you will start to overcome the reactions in the other chakras. And that's where all the secret lies. And since the heart chakra field is so powerful, you will start to, by that, manifest a different energy field all around you. And it took me literally 45 years to figure this out. It took me 45 years. I had a spiritual awakening in October 2015. And then it took me another 10 years to figure out to rest in the heart chakra, because that literally changes everything. Oh, we do have here neighbors that just pulled up. I just checked them. What are they doing? They're unpacking something. Oh, I think they're gonna unpack motorcycles. The heart is where the consciousness is. Yes, that's also what Ramana said. It's kind of in a way, in a way. But let me just get back to it in a second. They're gonna unpack something. See, that's can you see them? I don't know if you can see them. It's some kind of like a sports team or something. I'm super curious. Well, I'll check later. Okay. Cause here where I am, there is a beginning of some kind of sports, like out off road kind of thing. First, I was like, why they're blocking my road? Are they gonna rob me or something? No, they're really unpacking some stuff. Okay. Um. Okay. So, um, seeing everything as you is ultimate meditation. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. You don't even have to do meditation to be meditative. Absolutely. And my biggest change in life was literally awakening through Mooji, which was a major change. And just be aware, rest. I love putting my hand on the heart chakra. By the way, when I talk, this is also, you can recognize this by others, but also by me. When I talk, I put my hand a lot of times on the heart chakra and talk like this from the heart chakra away. And notice that people who are also very heart based will do the same thing. So you can, or in other words, when somebody's talking from the heart and they usually put their hand like this, then you can rest assured that you're talking with a great person. Chakra is with body, awareness is beyond body. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Awareness is your true self. The body is like an appearance within that self, you could say. Um, by resting in the heart awareness, I cannot read because I hate reading. Since awakening, I hate reading. I stopped reading completely. I had some text which I wanted to read. By the way, because I have my book. My book is available for download now, which is free. It's called Gold Pill, and it's available for free for download on goldpill.me. And I'm gonna be talking about a little bit more. There's gonna be 3 more chapters that I'm adding the next days. And but myself, I hate reading because I love just being aware, and reading puts me into the kind of mental mode, the conditioning, the word using words. I don't live there anymore. I'm like just more awareness. I don't I cannot activate my mind anymore. It doesn't feel natural to me. I love just being in the moment. That is true, Laser. Absolutely. Awaken is removing your ignorance. It is not adding, it is remaining as you are. Correct. And by reading, you're kind of like adding. That's the problem. You're trying to add something by reading something. But once you recognize that you cannot be more than you already are, because you are already the full awareness, then there's no point in reaching anything anymore. It's really, really interesting. Really interesting. Yeah. Um, I was wondering. My kind of wonder came from the idea is if I'm awakened or if there was an awakening, how come I still react the body reacts in a certain way when it's not really necessary for it to react that way anymore because the realization has happened already. Then I came to the conclusion by investigating is that I just have to be more in the heart awareness. Myself is limited, but knowing God, Creator, Spirit is infinite outside myself. Correct, Mary. Absolutely. I am born as enlightened, but I grow as a human. Yes, that you could say that. You are enlightened already, but you're growing as a human. You could say that. But you know why we're growing as a human? Because we've not been raised as an enlightened. If we were, we had been erased, like enlightened beings should be raised, you could say, then we wouldn't need the deconditioning. Yeah. So that's very interesting. I'm gonna be definitely talking more about resting in the heart chakra. I already have the chapters prepared, so I'll have them ready in a few days. Yes, we're identified with tremendous amount of nonsense around us. Oh, they're actually setting up. They're actually setting up a sports event. Moto, right? What is it called? I need my glasses. They're setting up an event here, which is Monoreika. What's Monoreika? It's some kind of brand. Monoreika brand. It's probably. I hope I hope they're not gonna block my ability to leave here. Born as well because okay, so I'm gonna leave right now. We're gonna talk much more about this. I'm gonna announce then the book, and the second version. And I wish you a super nice day. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. We're gonna talk a lot more about just living in your heart chakra all the time.